Testing, testing. Looks like we're live, team. Hello, everyone, and welcome to ASU Yoga Stadium. My name is Paulina, and I'll be facilitating today's class. Special shout out to Wellness Wherever and to the ASU 365 community for putting this event together for all of us. This is my second go round, so it's nice to see some friendly faces in the audience and to see some new faces in the audience as well. All right, let's see. We are on day 30 of 2024, so we're almost wrapping up the first month. Pretty exciting. Felt like it had, 90 days, but it's actually just, 31. My iPhone is already asking me to update the iOS. And I don't know about y'all, but if it's asking me to update it and I don't update it, all these apps just start acting a little bit wonky. And Apple designs these releases every year so that we don't only get new features, but we also get some bug fixes as well. Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. And it's really good because what was working in the past maybe no longer works, right? So what we do is they deploy new code and make sure that everything is up to standard. We're ready to take on the day, whatever we have prepared for us on our phone. And I feel like yoga can do that for us, right? Movement is an opportunity to reset our thinking. It is an opportunity to practice choosing new thinking behaviors, choosing new opportunities for ourselves, choosing a new narrative. As we physically move our body, we can actually reach for those new traditions. And that's something that we're going to practice today. I've been to enough yoga classes that a lot of yoga teachers say, leave your fears and your limiting beliefs outside of your mat. And that's great. That's a really good approach. But I'm not like most yoga teachers, right? I will ask you to invite that fear and invite that limiting belief on your mat, because you may find it's actually not that scary. And the truth is, you have the power and you have the authority to disarm that narrative and to disarm those limiting beliefs. So that's something that we'll work on today. Anybody here new to yoga? Doing yoga for the first time? All right. Oh, okay. I see your hand in the back. Awesome. Well, I see your hand. I love. Okay, I see some hands. We have a mix of new yogis and some experienced yogis. This is an all levels flow, meaning we'll be moving through some modifications. I'll provide some options. You take what you need. All right, this is your mat. This is your experience. I'm merely facilitating what we got going on today. So I'm so excited with this yoga class. Let's go ahead and dial up the volume in our lives today with the message that we have. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start in Savasana. So lay on your mat, belly up, lay your shoulders in your space. If it feels comfortable, that's probably the right pose. Start to breathe easy here. Settle into your space. Walk your heels closer to the belly, rise and fall. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, let's make that exhale very audible. Inhale through your nose, fill up your lungs, fill up your belly. Open mouth, exhale. Now, as you lay there on your mat, try placing your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your belly, to notice and be aware how your belly rises and falls with your breath. That as long as you give more intensity to your breath, you're going to feel that rise and that fall more intense as well. Just the beauty of the power and the authority we have to exert energy, to decide that level that we want for ourselves. Maybe you have to press down a little bit so you can feel your heartbeat. Notice that electricity that's running through our bodies. We have people talk about having energy and that the world is energy, and it is. Food is chemical energy, our motion is mechanical energy, and our brain and heart impulses, we can think of them as electrical energy. Now gently use both hands and press them closer to your body. Be so thankful for what's going on inside there. Notice that that breath and that heartbeat is all the permission you need to start anew. to create a new narrative. Not what happened yesterday or in 2023 or in the first few days of 2024, right now. One more inhale through your nose, open mouth, exhale. Now start to bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Maybe you rock side to side a little bit, back and forth, just some gentle movement here. Come back to neutral in 3, in 2, and 1. Keep your right knee where it is. Extend your left leg long. Inhale, give your right knee a nice squeeze. Exhale, supine twist. Send it up and over your body to the opposite side of your mat. Send your gaze over to the right and let your knee fall where it falls. Don't worry if it doesn't reach the ground. It's all good. We're just getting warmed up. So beautiful. Bring both of your knees back into your chest. This time, leave your left knee where it is. Extend your right leg long. Inhale, give your left knee a squeeze. Exhale, supine twist. Send it up and over to the other side of your mat. Gently turn your gaze to the left as your knee falls to the right. You may find that this side feels maybe tighter or looser than the other side, and just notice, beautiful reminder again, that sometimes it's easier to operate and to let go and to claim authority in some areas of our lives than it is in others. That's okay. For now, just be aware. Beautiful. Bring both of your knees back into your chest. Give a nice inhale and open mouth exhale. Now gently plant both of your knees on your, plant your feet on your mats and let your knees shoot up to the sky. And lay your hands next to you, palms face down. We're gonna start with a nice spine warm up. We will do bridge pose 3 times, each time slower than the one before. So we're gonna start with bridge pose to the count of 4. Let's reach the top, peel your hips up for 1, 2, 3, 4. And roll your hips back down for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, friends, let's try that again up to the count of 6. Inhale, bridge pose for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 inch higher, send them up. And roll them back down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's do this one last one. It's going to be slower than the previous 2 for a count of 8. Be very mindful for your spine mobility. We go up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it up 1 second. 1 inch higher, send your hips closer to the sky. Roll it back down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now bring your knees into your chest and start to rock and roll along the length of your mat. Now this move may not be available to everyone, so you may also just push yourself up with the strength to your arms and find a nice tabletop. Get there when you can, no rush. As you reach tabletop, stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and then just have a soft connection here in your core. Be aware of your belly button reaching towards your spine. Remove any wrinkles from the back of your neck. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly, send your gaze to the sky, send your tailbone up. Open up your collarbones here. And exhale, cat pose. Round your spine, send your gaze towards the back of the room here. And then really press the earth away from you. Inhale, cat pose. Drop your belly, gaze up. And exhale, cat. Push the mat away from you, round your spine. Now for the next few breaths, go here at your own rhythm. Listen to your breath. Go through your cat and cow motions. Maybe you take some other organic movement like some circles with your hips. If you do them on one side, be mindful to do them on the other. Feel free to close your eyes here. Really take this time to connect, to listen to what your body needs right here, right now. We come back to a neutral tabletop in 3, 2, and 1. All right, yogi friends, engage your core. Extend your right leg long. Bring your heel to your hip height. Flex your toes down. Ensure both hips are square towards the mat. And then reach your left hand forward like you're shaking someone's hand. Now lengthen here, but bring your shoulder back into its socket. Nice engagement. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, elbow to knee. Crunch it up. Round your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Flex your toes. And exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Awesome, yogi friends. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, crunch. Really kick your heel towards your glute here. 1 more inhale. And exhale, neutral tabletop. All right, let's take it to the left side. Reach your left leg long. Bring your heel towards your hip height. And then extend your right hand like you're shaking someone's hand. Send your thumb up. Bring your shoulder back into its socket. Re-engage your core. Inhale to prepare. And exhale, knee to elbow. Crunch it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch it up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. You got this. Exhale, crunch. 1 last time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Hold it off for 1 extra second. Kick your heel to your glute. And exhale, release your tabletop, your hands down to neutral tabletop. All right, friends. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, let something go. Inhale, send your right fingertips towards the sky. Keep your heels squared down. Exhale, thread the needle. Send your right hand under your left arm. Bring your right ear towards your mat. Take a moment here to breathe. Maybe you take your left hand and take it for a half bind. You reach it up and over, and you reach for that left hip, maybe left thigh, whatever it's available to you. If you have a bind, go ahead and let it go. Plant your left hand back on the mat. Inhale, send your right fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, neutral tabletop. Inhale, left fingertips go up this time. Take a peek at your left thumb. And exhale, thread the needle. Place it below, send it under your right arm. Left ear on the mat. And if you took the bind on one side, go ahead and take it on this side as well. Maybe you reach for your left hip or left inner thigh, whatever is available to you. Nice breaths here. If you have a bind, go ahead and let that go. Replant your hand and then inhale, left fingertips go back to the sky, and exhale, neutral tabletop. Now inhale, curl your toes behind you. Exhale, bear pose. Lift your knees a couple of inches off your mat. Push the earth away from you. We're bringing up more awareness here into our core. 1 more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips backing up. Maybe you take a couple steps back to kind of really rearrange yourself here. Frame your ears in between your biceps and then pedal out your dog. Bend one knee, then bend the other. Start to warm up your legs. Maybe you do some figure eights with your hips, whatever you need. First, downward dog of class. All right, friends, come back to neutral. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll. Tiptoe your feet closer to your wrists. Land your feet hip width distance apart. And ground for opposite elbows, sway side to side. Gaze towards the back of the room. Now bend your knees a lot here. Now the purpose that we're reaching for today, we're trying to decompress our low back instead of stretching our quads. We'll have plenty of opportunity to stretch our quads. But right now, let's focus on our low back. All right, release your fingertips to the mat. Toe heel your feet back to touch. Bend your knees a lot and start to roll up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Let your nose be the last thing that comes up. And as you reach the top, bring your hands to heart center. Shutter your eyes closed. Or soften your eyelids down. Take note of your heartbeat if it has changed the rhythm, of your breath, of your body temperature. And remember that we have the authority to disarm limiting beliefs, and we get to practice today on our mats. You have the strength. You have the authority. You can always choose fear, rather strength over fear. As a community, let's inhale and exhale for our intention. Inhale through your nose. And open mouth, exhale. Release your fingertips to either side of your mat. Palms face forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Send your hands towards the sky. Rotate your pinkies in. And drop your shoulders. Nice adjustments. Now active pose. While things may feel like they're not moving around us, we choose to engage. We choose to elevate. Engage your core. One more inhale. And exhale, easy twist to the right. Send your right fingertips towards the back of your space. See if you can take a peek at your right thumb. Keep your hips face forward. Inhale, back to mountain pose. And exhale, easy twist on the left. Left fingertips go back this time. Be mindful of your hips. See if you can send your palm 1 inch to the back. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus, open your arms. Send your chest up and then back. Engage your glutes. Protect your low back. Shine your chest. Just be very proud of being here today, showing up for yourself. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Rain it down. Bring your chest closer to your thighs. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands on your shins or your thighs, not on your knees. And then bring the shoulder blades closer to one another. Straight gaze down. One more inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Right foot goes back. Lower your right knee to the mat. Now see if maybe you need to adjust a little bit your left foot so that you have that knee to ankle alignment. Keep your right hand where it is. Inhale, send your left fingertips towards the sky. Have a nice twist. And exhale, bring your left hand back to the mat. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, half split. Start to straighten your left knee. Flex your toes back to your face. Now for this first warm-up, inhale to lengthen a little bit, and on your exhale, see if you can sink a little deeper. Bring your chest closer to your leg. And if you can't, that's okay. Choose what you can today. Maybe for this first round, you play with your hand position. See how it feels for you. If you place both hands on the outside of your left leg and then both hands on the inside of your left leg, maybe you can sink a little deeper in these poses. And when you're ready, come back to frame your left foot. Inhale, back to low lunge. Re-engage your back knee. Look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands go to shins or thigh. Exhale, low lunge on the left. Left toes go back. This time, lower your left knee to the mat. Keep your left hand where it is. Inhale, send your right fingertips to the sky. And exhale, send them back down to your mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, half split. Straighten your right knee. Flex your toes to your face. And then one more time, inhale to prepare. Exhale, sink a little deeper in your bend. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, sink a little deeper. One more time, try placing your hands on the inside of your right leg, on the outside of your right leg. See what feels nice here. Really make this flow your own. And when you're ready, frame your right foot again. Inhale, low lunge, re-engage your back knee, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, both hands go to the sky. Exhale, Samasthiti. Bring your hands to heart center. Soften your eyes closed. All right, yogi friends, this is our Sunday. We will now flow one breath, one movement. Open up your eyes. Inhale, mountain pose. Both hands go to the sky. And exhale, easy twist to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, easy twist to the left. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus, open your arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Rain your fingertips down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge on the right. Lower your knee to the mat. Inhale, left fingertips go up. And exhale, bring your fingertips back to the mat. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, half split. Straighten your left knee. Inhale, low lunge. Re-engage your back knee. Exhale, forward fold. Right foot meets your left foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulder blades towards one another. Exhale, high lunge. Left toes go back this time. Lower your left knee to the ground. Inhale, right fingertips go high. Exhale, release your right hand to the mat. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, half split. Straighten your right knee. Flex your toes. Inhale, low lunge. Re-engage your back knee. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot meets your right. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, Samasthiti. One more time, our Sane. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand goes back. Take a peek at your right thumb. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, easy twist to the left. Take a peek to your left hand. Keep your hips forward. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Engage your glute. Engage your core as you cactus opens your arms. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Right toes go back. Knee to the ground. Inhale, left fingertips to the sky. And exhale, your left hand reaches down to the earth. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, half split. Straighten your left knee. Flex your toes to your face. And inhale, back to low lunge. Engage your back knee. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge on the left. Left toes go back this time. Lower your knee down. Inhale, right fingertips to the sky, to the stars. And exhale, your hand goes back to your mat. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, straighten your right knee for a half split. Inhale, back to low lunge. Re-engage your back knee. And exhale, forward fold. Left foot meets your right. Inhale, mountain, rise up. And exhale, Samasthiti. Friends, close your eyes here for a second before we move to our next Sunbi. I want to remind some and inform others that sometimes our perceptions of today are shaped by things that happened in the past. And today, instead of being encouraged by those thoughts, we will actually just finish the thought. We will say, yes, and. So yes, that happened, and this is how I choose to react. With this, we remind ourselves that we have the power and the authority to take moment of the now and not of the past. And with that, we begin our Sunbi. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, lift your chest, send your hands towards the sky. Let's take a moment here to readjust. Shift your weight over to your heels. You should be able to move your toes here. And then send your pelvis forward to protect your low back. Sink a little deeper. One more inhale. Exhale, power arms. Make a fist with your hand. Take a peek at me if you need to. And then bend your elbows. Start to send them towards the back of your space. See if you can land where your fists are at either side of your ribcage here. Really bring your shoulder blades towards one another. Sink 1 inch deeper. And inhale, send those arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your fingertips down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Bring both of your feet towards the back of your space. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Press the mat away from you. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Flex your toes down. Make sure that both of your hips are squared towards your mat. Inhale 1 inch higher. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your foot in between your hands. Stack your right knee over your right ankle. Avoid dumping your chest on your thigh. Rather really lift here. Elongate, send energy outside of the crown of your head. Inhale, warrior 2. Pivot your back foot down. Open up your chest. Stack your shoulders over your hips. And then send your arms to the front and back of your mat. Gaze fiercely towards your middle finger here on the right. Sink a little bit deeper. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach forward and then send your arms to 6 and 12. Option for you here to maybe place your elbow lightly, keyword lightly, on your right knee and to send your gaze up. Or you can extend both arms, whatever feels nice. Inhale, reverse warrior. Maintain your body as is, your lower body, and high five the back of the room. Bring your shoulder back into its socket. One more inhale. And exhale, chaturanga. Cartwheel your arms down. Go back to your high plank and go through your flow. Hinge forward, bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine your chest here. And exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. All right, friends, what we do on the right side, we do on the left side. Inhale your left leg long. Flex your toes down. Straighten your knees. Square both of your hips to the mat. Inhale, kick 1 inch higher. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your foot in between your hands. Stack your left knee over your left ankle. Inhale, warrior 2. Pivot your back foot down. And then stack your shoulders over your hips. Gaze through your left fingertips. See if you can sink 1 inch lower. Then send your left knee 1 inch towards the back. Nice. One more inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Hinge forward. And then send your arms to 6 and 12. If you took the modification on the right side where you were placing your elbow on your left knee, go ahead and take it on this side as well. Take a peek at your right thumb. Inhale, reverse warrior. Maintain the alignment of your low body and high five the back of the room. Ensure that you're lifting up and then back. Place your left shoulder back into its socket. Create space between your ears and your shoulders. One more inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Go through your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, yogi friends, this is our Sun B. Now we move one breath, one movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips here. Exhale, power arms. Bring your fist next to your rib cage. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Inhale your right leg high. Square your hips down. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your hands in between your hands. Inhale, warrior 2. Pivot your back foot down. Exhale, extended side angle. Hinge forward and then send your arms to 6 and 12. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Go through your flow. Option for you to stay here in high plank and meet us in downward facing dog. Otherwise, go through upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog is where we meet. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle, hinge forward, then send your arms to 6 and 12. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, go through your flow. All right, yogi friends, one more time. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. See if you can go a little deeper in your chair this time. Exhale, power arms, make a fist, take control of that narrative. You got this. Inhale, chair pose, release that energy back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Go through your flow. Inhale, downward facing dog when you're ready. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, chaturanga. Go through your flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Woo! Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let some of that heat go. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk to the top of your space. Take a seat, towel off, drink some water. How we doing? Woo! All right, friends. We're about to move to my favorite part of class, which is core. And I'll tell you why it's my favorite. Core helps us maintain alignment in our body. It helps you prevent injuries. It helps you to bend, to twist, to lift, to create, to build. We have these non-toxic reasons, right, to work our core. And our core can also signify our integrity off the mat. So if we work within our integrity, we have that alignment in everything we do, in how we speak, in how we reach, in how we build, and how we create things, right? So let's go ahead and have a good time with our core section. Go ahead and lay on your back. We're gonna go ahead and start with some regular sit-ups here. And we're gonna make it a little bit fun today. All right. Interlace your fingers behind your hand. Plant your low back on the mat. And let's really make this time our own to cultivate our integrity, our motion. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Here we go. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, crunch up. Send your forehead towards the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It goes lower and lift, lower, lift. All right, maybe you do a Supta Baddha Konasana where you bring the soles of your feet and you let your knees drop to either side of your mat. Nice adjustments, everyone. I love it. Remember, do it for the right reasons here. Let's go ahead and wash that old narrative that no longer serves you. You got this. Stay with it just for 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to move right into bicycle sit-ups. Keep your hands interlaced behind your head. Reverse tabletop your legs, and then go opposite elbow, opposite knee. Here we go. For 1, and center. 2, center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Move at your own rhythm here. Options is to just move your upper body, or you can just take it to your lower body, whatever feels best. You can also do some toe taps or ankle taps. Really make this flow your own. What makes you keep your integrity today? Stay with it, friends. Here we go, just for 8, 7, 6, center, 5, center, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now stamp your feet on the ceiling. And this time we're going to pretend that we're going to climb a rope. So your right hand reaches to the outside of your left foot. Left hand outside of your right foot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Left, right, left, right. You got this. Remember that you can tell yourself yes and. What is it that you need to finish your thought on a positive high note? Here we go, just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now bring your legs into your chest. Give yourself a hug. You did amazing. That felt like something, huh, class? We got this, though. All right, friends. Start to rock and roll along the side of your mat. Or maybe you push yourself, with the strength of your arms. And when you're ready, cross your arms and meet me in tabletop. Inhale through your nose and exhale, downward facing dog we go. Inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Keep your low body as is. Lift your chest, stack your shoulders over your hips, and send your hands towards the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus, open your arms and sink a little deeper into your crescent lunge. Now bring your right knee 1 inch to the right side of your mat. Inhale. Your hands go back up. See if your palms can touch here and then create some energy. Say you're ready for this. Yes, and here we go. One more inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Lower your back knee to the mat. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, modify revolve crescent. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee. Option to keep your hands together. Option to extend them to 6 and 12. Whatever feels nice. Whatever you're ready for today. This is your class. Stay with it. One more inhale. And exhale. Place your hands on the inside of your right foot. Walk your right foot a little bit closer to the right edge of your mat. Now, if this is enough stretch for you, you can stay here. If you want a little bit more stretch on your hips, come down to your forearms. And you can hang out here for a couple of breaths. An additional step to take if you really want to open your right hip is you roll out to the outer side of your right foot and let your right knee hang out away from your body. Whatever serves you today, move with integrity. Bring some awareness to your core. Protect your low back. All right, friends. One more inhale. And open mouth exhale. Nice. Now, if you're wearing your forearms, plant your hands back on the mat. Plant your right foot on the mat and engage your left knee off the mat. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, three-legged dog. Right leg goes up and back. Inhale, kick your heel 1 inch higher. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your foot in between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift your chest, stack your shoulders over your hips. Send your hands towards the sky. Make sure that both of your hips are forward. So try to bring your right hip in alignment with your left. Sink a little bit deeper. One more inhale. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus, open your arms. Lift your chest. Now inhale. Bring your hands back up and see if your palms can touch and create a little bit of warmth here, a little bit of energy. One more inhale. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Right knee to the mat. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, revolve crescent. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee this time. and start to twist from the belly up. Avoid dumping your chest on your thigh, rather have some energy, exert energy from the crown of your head. Option for your palms to stay together, to open them to 6 and 12, whatever feels good for you. One more inhale. Exhale, plant your hand to the inside of your left foot and walk your left foot a little bit more to the outer edge of your mat. You can always stay here, or you can come down to your forearms. If you want a little bit more stretch, roll out your left foot. Let your left knee hang. Take some breaths. Engage your core. Listen to your body. Stay with it, friends. You have to take your breath with you. Nice. All right, on your next inhale, press back up into your palms. Replant your left foot on the mat and send your right knee up. One more inhale and exhale, three-legged dog. Left leg goes back and up. Inhale, kick 1 inch higher. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, walk to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift. Reset your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle on the right. First balancing pose of the day. So what we'll do is your right hand arm goes underneath your left arm. Bring your palms to touch. If you can't do this, maybe a bear hug can also work. And then bring your right leg up and over your left leg. You can go ahead and twist it all you can, or maybe you just do a nice kickstand. Wherever you are, squeeze everything in to get the most benefits out of this pose. Raise your elbows to shoulder height and then sink your hips a little bit deeper. Nice. One more inhale. And then exhale, let everything go. Maybe you shake off your legs if you need to. That's totally fine. All right, friends. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle on the left. Left arm goes under your right arm. Palms come to touch. Or bear hug. Left leg goes up and over your right leg. Or you kickstand. And then again, squeeze everything in. Imagine that your back is against the wall. So try to keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. To get the most out of a balancing pose, you have to find your focus. Find something to focus on. That will keep your balance on and off your mat. Squeeze everything in. And exhale, release everything. Shake it off, shake it off. All right, friends. Inhale, mountain. Gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, Samasthiti. We're gonna go ahead and move to our tree pose, starting on the right side. Start to shift your weight over to your left foot. And then you can bring your right foot either to your shin, your thigh, whatever feels good for you. Remember not to dump your weight on your hip, rather lift, always lift. And when you're ready, and if you're ready, maybe you spread your arms to whatever pose means the most to you today. Maybe today we're honoring that we're not the same on one side that we're on the other, so as symmetry we go. Maybe we decide to really spread over here, take up space. Find your focus. One more inhale, and exhale, release. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, Samasthiti. Bring your hands to heart center. Now let's go ahead and move to our tree on the left side. So shift your weight to the right side, to your right foot. And then place your left foot on your shins, your thigh, whatever speaks to you today. And friends, I want to remind you that sometimes comparing ourselves is one of the silliest things we can do to our well-being. So I invite you, whether you're comparing yourself or you have a limiting belief, just add the word yet at the end of the sentence. I don't know how to do that yet. And when you find that yet, really open up your arms here and honor they have the ability to adapt, to create, and to build. Find your focus. Find your yet. One more inhale. Exhale, release both of your feet back to the mat. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. One more inhale. Exhale, release your knees to tabletop, down to the mat. And then go ahead and cross your ankles and take a seat. Extend your legs in front of you. Zip up your legs here. Bring your legs together, really together. Flex your toes back to your face. Stand tall, shoulders over your hips. Inhale, send your hands towards the sky. Exhale, seated forward fold. Hinge forward. And then let your arms and your head land where they land. No expectations. And if anything, if you do want to move to a specific form of this pose, just add the word yet. I'm not there yet, but I'll get there. I'll show up. I'll study. I'll be curious. Because you are all of those things. You're meant to grow and not to be stagnant. Option here for you to bend your knees if you want to have more of a lower back decompression. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, send your hands back up to the sky. Exhale, release into either side of your body. And then send your heels to the outer edges of your mat. Create some space. Frame your body towards the right side. Inhale, send your hands high. Exhale, forward fold to the right side. It's a little bit of a modification here, but it brings different benefits than what we had. One more inhale, and exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, send your hands back up to the sky. Exhale, release them to your body, next to your body. Now go ahead and frame your body to your left side. Inhale, send your hands up. Exhale, seated forward fold towards the left side. Honor any asymmetries you may feel. If the right side doesn't feel the same as the left side, good, great. We're not meant to be symmetrical like that. But if you want to increase on one side than the other, you can always add the word yet. In whatever area of your life you want to add that to. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, bend a little bit deeper. Nice deep breaths here. Now inhale back to a seated position. Exhale, release your arms to your side. Now go ahead and bring your legs again together, really together. Send your hands forward, roll yourself down to your mat just for 8. Very slow. 7, 6, 5, 4. You got this. 3, 2, 1. All right, friends, that was the last bit of a core. Now plant your feet on your mat, and we're going to go again to do just one more bridge pose. See how different it feels now that we've worked our body. We're going to do it very slowly for the count of 8. Send your hips up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your chest closer to your chin. And exhale, roll yourself down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice, friends. Bring both of your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a hug. You've made it this far. Give your right knee where it is. Extend your left leg long. Inhale, give your right knee a squeeze. Exhale, supine twist. Send it to the opposite side of your mat and send your gaze to the right. Maybe you shift your hips so you can stack one hip on top of the other. And just notice how different this time it feels than when we started. We have a lot more space in our minds and in our body. Maybe you've remembered to reclaim that authority that you have. I know there's a lot of distractions that can sometimes makes us forget. But hey, we can always come back to movement to remind us. Bring both of your knees back into your chest. This time, keep your left knee where it is and extend your right leg long. Inhale, give your left knee a squeeze. Exhale, supine twist. Send it up and over your body to the right side of your mat. Listen to your thoughts, to your breath. Start to practice adding the yes and, adding the yet. That creates some personal agency in your life. Bring both of your knees back into your chest. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, happy baby pose. Grab for the insides or outside of your feet and press your feet down so your knees get a little bit closer to the ground. Rock side to side. Try extending one leg and then extending the other. All right, friends. Bring both of your knees back into your chest. And now give yourself the tightest hug you've given yourself all day. Maybe you even bring your forehead in between your knees. One more inhale. And exhale, Savasana. Extend both legs forward. Let your toes hang heavy to either side. Plant your hands next to you. And start to settle into your space. Soften your eyes closed. Notice the difference in your heartbeat, in your body temperature, in your mindset after today's flow. Remember that your breath and your heartbeat is all the permission you need to start anew. You can learn to practice your personal agency, your authority over yourself, over your thoughts. And the mere fact that you're showing up today to your mat tells me that you're ready to elevate, to keep working on yourself. As you settle into Savasana, picture this fresh, awesome energy buzzing through every single cell of your body. I'll guide you out of Savasana in a couple of minutes. You have arrived now. Start to bring some awareness back into your body. Maybe you wiggle your toes. You move your fingers. Start to draw some circles with your ankles and with your wrists. And without rush, when you're ready, take a big body morning stretch like you just woke up today. Stretch so much that your low back lifts from your mat. Friends, I want to remind you that the person that walked into this class today is not the same person that is on your mat. You've already created micro movements and micro changes in your body and in your space to help you drive this new narrative for 2024 and 2025 and all the years to come. So with the strength of your arms, push yourself to a seated position. Soften your eyes closed. Bring your hands to heart center if that feels nice. Stand up straight and shoot energy out of the crown of your head. If I told you that the words you tell yourself matter, they shape, they build, they create, will you speak to yourself a little bit differently? Will you sit a little differently? What we think affects how we behave. So be very mindful of that. Inhale through your nose, open mouth, exhale. Thank you so much for sharing your valuable time and energy with me in this class. I appreciate you. Go in strength. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Thanks all.